Hey, good morning. Rise and shine. I'm in a different location in my kitchen because yesterday I got a request to move where I do my videos. Apparently, yesterday was a little bit too dark, and that's because I had the light in the kitchen turned off, which is hooked to my ceiling fan. All right, because when I have the ceiling fan going and the light on, it just distracts everything. So. But anyway, I moved. I hope this is better. There's my boy. Excuse me. Got my coffee in hand. It's a little bit sloppy out there today. Over here in central Pennsylvania. Got up early this morning and looked out the back door window, and our grass was lightly covered with snow and ice. So I'm sure traveling today was uh, a little tricky for people that were going into work. All right, I have to go see my family doctor and get my blood pressure checked. And yesterday was it was okay at the I was at my speech therapist, and Melissa, you're right. The therapist I'm seeing over there, her name is Susan, and I told her what I do, and she requested that I don't use her last name, so I won't. But she gave me a battery of tests to do yesterday, which was a heck of a lot more than it was the last time I was down to see her. Now I go to see her again, but uh, next week I think it is. I'll have to check my schedule. And I see my pathologist or whatever, I don't know. I got to see that person yet. Um, but as I keep saying, day to day, I get a little bit better. Got to work on a speech. But my speech therapist, yesterday I did they're all 1 and 2 paragraph stories if you never had a speech therapist after a stroke, all right? Um, and what they want to do, they want to see if you're retaining what you're reading, all right? And all these 1 and 2 and maybe 3 paragraph short stories, they're all, each one gets a little bit more detail to it, all right? So the first story might be 1 paragraph long, and it might read something like, the gentleman, his name was Jim, and he had a purple sweatshirt on with a picture of a Sheltie, and in the background you could see in his kitchen he had a spider plant with curtains hanging down in the kitchen window, and right above that was a fluorescent light. Now you got to remember all that, and then now she'll take all that and she'll say, okay, what color shirt did the gentleman have on? What was the picture on the shirt? What kind of a plant did he have? What kind of a light was above in the kitchen? You know, it goes into detail, and you got to answer these questions. And I guess she writes down how many things you remember. Well, by the time you get to the 4th paragraph short story, I mean, there's a heck of a lot of detail, all right? And I'm not a big reader by no means. A newspaper, I'll read it. But books and, I never got into it. It just doesn't hold my attention, if that's a good way to put it, okay? But like I said, the about the 4th paragraph story, it was like, wow. And I got to remember everything, and then she'll sit and she'll ask me 30, 40 questions. What color was the bird? What kind of bird was it? Was it a front yard? Was it a backyard? Was it a side yard? Did the house have a fence around it? What kind of a truck did the gentleman drive? And it's like, and you got to remember all the stuff. So I did pretty good. But that was about it. And then she said, "Okay, before you leave, I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to tap your nose once, point at me, and blink twice." So I did exactly that. Bump once, point at her, and blink twice. And I didn't get it. But she had to see if I was following directions, I guess. I don't know. And thank you for doing that. I am not a speech therapist. Because guarantee all of you just did that. Or if not all of you, a majority of you did it. And if you did do that, please respond in a comment. Yeah, I did exactly what you did. But so I got done there, and so I was there for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours with this speech therapist, Susan. All right, nice lady. And after that, it was past lunchtime, and I went to Vito's charcoal-fired New York style pizzas. And every time I'm in that area, I go there for their pizzas. Good pizza, really good. It's not a sweet sauce. I'm not a pizza lover that likes sweet sauces. Okay, their sauce is mild, if you want to say that. It's not bland, but it's certainly not sweet. And they have just the right amount of Italian sausage on it. And they got real cheese on it. I mean, stringy, where you pick it up and it's all over the place. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just babbling on so you can enjoy your cup of coffee with me, okay? Yeah, Sir Prince, he's down here in the corner on the floor by my stool. He's watching the stool for the dad. And had a small encounter with him last night. And it's like, wow, really? About 6 months ago, he had a stroke, or not a stroke, excuse me, a seizure from some certain dog treats I was giving him. And the way I found that out was, like the day before, I bought these dog treats. And I gave them to him, I don't know, 3 or 4. And about an hour later, all of a sudden, he had a seizure. I said, what the hell? Excuse my French. And the next day, I give him his treats every night. So the next day, I gave him this particular brand of treats. I gave him some, and about an hour later, he went into the seizure. I said, all right, the common denominator is these treats. I got rid of the treats, and he's been fine ever since. I won't name the brand of treats, but it's out of here, But last night, I was in the living room watching TV, laying on my lazy boy sofa, like I always do. All right. I was watching my favorite news channel. Imagine that, and I won't give you that name either. But I'm watching the news, and he's all of a sudden he gets up from his sleeping area where he always lays, and he gets up and he paces back and forth, and out of the blue he comes and he lays next to me on the floor, on the rug, and I knew something was not right? So I kind of kept an eye on him the best I could, and then he got up from laying next to me, he looked at me, and he walked into the kitchen, and he walked around the kitchen table. And then he walked back into the living room, and I sat up and I thought to myself, nah, this is not right. And I got up and I come out here, and here he's laying in the kitchen. He's got a sinus cold, I guess. I think I mentioned that yesterday. Coughing up quite a bit of phlegm. And he's got a snoot like that, a real long snoot. He's a Sheltie. And there's nothing I can do for him. He's got to weather through it. But he's laying here in the kitchen. But he's smart. These dogs are smart. I don't care what they say. He didn't want to lay in the living room and cough up the phlegm. And he come over here and he coughed it up on, I got this rubber rug, if you want to call it that, to in the kitchen here for his comfort. All right, for him to lay down on because he's got hip dysplasia. I mean, he's 14 years old, so I try to keep him as comfortable as possible. He's my fur baby, you know. He's my traveler. So, yeah, he's a smart old Sheltie. He's just laying there looking at me. He goes, I know you're talking about me. So, he's my boy. All right, that's enough of all that. I'll try to get a picture of him. I'll pause this and I'll zero in on him, and you can look at him and see that he's okay. Yeah, well, I got dust on this. This is I got this over Christmas. I got it for Carol actually, and she put it on the other day, and I did the reviews online about this thing, right? And I bought it just because of the Sheltie thing, right? But the reviews from where I bought it, of course, I went to Amazon, you know, and you can do reviews and the pros and cons and all this. Well, when I got this thing, when I ordered it, it said, order the large size because they run small. I did that a couple years ago. I ordered a real nice red furry winter jacket for Carol, all right, through Amazon. And actually it came from, I think it was China or Japan. It took forever to get here. But I didn't do the research on it or the reviews. I just ordered it. And it had the sizes, all right? Then I ordered what I thought would be her size. Well, apparently in China or Japan, the women are a lot tinier. She got this beautiful coat, and it's here. She can't wear it, you know. She went to put it on. She couldn't even get her arm in it. It was like, whoa. My granddaughter, Brianna, can probably fit in it comfortably right now. That's how tiny this thing is. And I got in touch with this company, and I let them know what the problem was. And sure enough, within 2 or 3 weeks, they sent me another coat that fit her, but it was an extra large, all right? Maybe American size, I don't know. But, and I said, okay, I got this other coat. You want me to send it back? No, by all means, keep it, you know, for the inconvenience. I said, oh, okay. So I got 2 of these beautiful red coats, and it's got the little hood on it, and it's got the white fur around it, and some white fur coming down here, and I mean, very attractive, you know. But why I'm going off into that tangent of a story, I don't know. I'm just trying to babble on here so you and me can enjoy our coffee together. So that's all of it right there. I'll pause this. I'll get a picture of my boy, and after that, I'm gonna download it onto YouTube, and hopefully you'll get this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if I hear any good news from my family doctor today, by all means, I'll be in touch with you. Okay. Have a great day today, folks. All right. Love your family and your kids, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. We all know that. All right. Let me know what the weather is like in your neck of the woods, because it's wintry-ish, if that's a word. Okay. The light snow and light ice is still on our alleyways and back lawns. It's cold, and it's gonna get cold tonight for this area. I believe we're going down. It was supposed to go up into the 50s today, so that'll be good for me to do my pork chops on my Weber kettle grill charcoal. Okay, and tonight it's gonna drop down into the 20s, which means up here in the mountain region we're gonna be lower than 20s. So you people in central Pennsylvania, get ready for it. We're gonna get it, and that's gonna be the weather in the evenings for the next 3-4 days, I think. So, and we got some rain coming in, but that's it. I will be in touch with you. Thanks for spending your morning with me, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you enjoying your coffee or tea or a favorite morning beverage with me every day. And I get messages from people that say, hey, we look forward to having coffee with you, Ralph. And they could be in Alaska. Who knows, But if you like my videos, tell your friends about them. Turn them on to my YouTube channel and have them subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And then hit the little bell on the right. That'll nudge you to let you know every time that I do a video. Because sometimes I can't do it the first thing in the morning, and it gets later, or it gets in the afternoon. And if you're not nudged, you won't know that it's there, okay? All right. I'll talk to you later. God bless you. I love you guys. Let me pick you up. Let me try this, okay? There's my Sheltie right there. Yeah. Yeah, cute little bugger, ain't he? All right, I'll talk to you later on. I'm going to put you on pause so you can see Sir Prince. Hold on. Smile now. Hopefully, you can see him. There he is. He's laying by the dad's stool. Okay? Yeah, he's alive. But he's not doing well. Yeah. He's got that little bit of a cough going on. See? Yeah. He's just got to weather through the storm. All right, folks. Cheers in Ostrovia, as I've said before. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later on. God bless all of you. Smile and take care of one another. God bless you.